Recording. And we're action.
Dick and Boonies podcast. Richard, come together again. We're all about the liquor and the tasty gems. We would like to invite you in the silly minds we live in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hello, world. Welcome to the Dick and Boonies podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by
The Valley Boys Detailing. Profesh!
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, quickly, yes, we are brought to you by Valley Boys Detailing. They are actually the first sponsor of the Dick and Boonies podcast. Woo! We're officially sponsored.
Heyo.
And if you are a local business and you would like to have a little nugget on the show, reach out at dickandboonies, gmail.com, dickandboonies at gmail.com,
Yep.
and we'll talk biz. But today's episode, the Valley Boys Detailing. Ready?
Hit me, baby.
Is your car covered in bird shit?
Yeah.
Is it dusty?
Oh yeah.
Or do you got a back seat full of Cheetos?
Cheddar bunnies for sure.
Are you limited on time or just too tired to take care of it? Let Valley Boys Detailing take care of that for you. They offer mobile detailing services at a very low starting price of just $25. Can you believe that?
Ooh.
25 buckaroons.
That's got a nice ring to it.
Feel free to message them on their Instagram page at Valley Boys Detailing Co. If you mention the Dick and Boonies podcast, you'll get a free interior vacuum and wipe down on your next wash.
That's a hell of a deal.
And let me ask you this, Cam. Have you ever had a toddler female person in your car and they drank too much chocolate milk and way too many hot dogs and they threw up in your back seat? Has that ever happened?
Not yet.
Happened
no.
to me. And guess what? You know what I wish I
That's
had?
a lovely mixture.
You know what I wish I had?
That deal?
Valley
Boys
Boys.
coming to take care of that?
Yes, I do. And
Absolutely.
I'd love it. At Luis, shout out, homie. He's a dude I used to work with, a good friend of mine. He's a big supporter of the podcast. This is his company. And go on over to their Instagram page if you want to see all the work that they've done. If you want to contact them, that's where you'll go. Also, sometimes on their stories, they post pictures of his butt crack. So you can go and do that.
Lovely.
Wow.
Valley wide.
Valley wide. I'm not sure how wide.
All right.
Probably not gaping, but a decent.
Gaping butt cracks.
Yeah, gaping
Just
butt cracks.
All that fell into place.
I'm not sure how far he goes, but I'll tell you this much.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Oh, hell yeah.
for $25,
Shit,
dude.
yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
You really can't beat that price. You could actually go, you can go down the street to a, car wash
Rinse
place.
and ride.
A rinse and ride.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
That's where I go.
Rinse and ride?
The rinse and ride.
Where's
yeah.
that? Not anymore.
No,
You're
it's
gonna-
brand new.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't have not anymore.
You're going to Valley.
Yeah.
Valley Boys
I
Detailing.
used to go to
Right.
rinse and ride.
Yeah, not Proud Boys, Valley Boys.
That's huge.
That's a little That's a little political shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not good at that, so we're gonna skip it.
So we're gonna stop that right here.
Yeah.
And pick it up right here.
Yeah, can you just? You need to. Okay, the show has started now.
I think that went well for our first professional.
Yeah, not bad.
Plug. Yeah.
So,
Do it.
What happened when you came in to the studio today? Let's talk about it. It's
Since I got here about 45 minutes ago.
yeah,
It's been a wild ride.
it has been.
It has. Yeah. A lot of things have happened.
What was the first thing to have happened?
Well, I came in, say what's up, Tay.
Yeah.
Ben,
yeah,
Ben awkwardly hugged me and knocked my keys out of my hand.
perfect.
But then
he goes,
he picked
"Oh,
him up and
oh."
he was like, "Oh, that was awkward."
well, okay, great start.
Yeah.
Not
So
like I
right
have.
from then on, I was like, "It feels funny in here.
Well,
what else is going to happen?"
Did it smell okay? It smelled
Smelled
terrible.
good.
Did
Yeah,
it?
it smelled good in here.
Ben must have cleaned up.
Yeah. It smells good.
It smelled bad last night.
So I go into the refrigerator, grab myself a Libé,
Right, a little obeisance.
and I was greeted at the door by a feline friend.
Hey,
Welcome to the show.
welcome to the fucking show again. We just throw it in. We just
Yeah.
keep throwing it in.
Yeah, why not? So I open the door, and there's a cat in the fridge. A
Really?
really big black cat. And it handed me a Truly lemonade.
Wow. Halloween? Black cat in the fridge?
Is that the worst luck or the best luck?
You're dead. Oh, no, you're best luck. No, you're the best luck.
Yeah, because, I mean, if a black cat walks by you, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But if you find one in the fridge and it hands you a drink, dude,
That's true.
I'm going on
So he just did he get it with one paw?
Yeah. Oddly enough,
He was able to
his grip is like super
Legit.
wide grip. Yeah.
Ben, get him.
Yeah, everyone needs to see what.
There he is. Ben's grabbing him. That's
What the fuck?
He's not happy. He's not happy.
I wasn't greeted with such hostility.
No, you weren't. You were greeted with
I
a
opened the door,
Truly.
and I go, "Oh man, there's a cat in here." Taylor goes, "What?" Such a. It was like a goofy laugh, like he wasn't sure,
Right.
like a dead one or what.
Yeah, just we keep dead cats.
Yeah, like I don't know,
like from
HPA.
HPA.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Dude, I got the spinal cord out of that sucker.
You did?
So HPA. Okay, here, hold on. First of all, he's not black.
Right. Well,
Come
in
here.
the fridge.
Here he is.
I don't know.
He's a little chilly.
Thank God he's so insulated.
There he is.
I want to know
'Cause-
how long he was in there for.
Yeah, Ben. How
Right.
long was he in there for?
Yeah,
45 fucking minutes, dude.
Was he in there for 45 minutes? So, talking to this mic, what the fuck happened, Ben? Please tell us.
Well, I
That's
don't
never
know.
happened to me before.
Okay.
I don't know. Sometimes I open it up and grab a soda. He jumps in, and I go get the hell out of there. And he gets pissed off at me when I try and pull him out. But I get him out. I'm
Right.
like, oh my god, what happened if I leave him in there for a long time? Like if I go to work or something, he'll suffocate in there or freeze to death. And so I thought that I was conscious about it, and I
Right.
went in there to grab a string cheese. It was before Taylor showed up.
Sorry, it's so good.
It was before Taylor showed up or anybody. And so it had to have been 45 minutes. I played a video game. Those usually last about that long. It might have been an hour.
What's
Might have been an hour in the
What's
fridge.
what's trippy about the whole thing is that like when you're closing the fridge, you know what's
Yeah.
you know what's everywhere.
For
you're like,
sure.
all right, especially that fridge, not a lot to it. That cat's fucking big, bro.
Dude, did
I don't
you
know, man.
Did you
I-
have a rootin' tootin' tooter? Did you toot a little rootin'?
No, I haven't been tooting a little rootin'
Maybe
tooters
that's
in a
the
long
problem.
time.
So no toots?
No toots.
Okay, so
Toots.
now your awareness is off. And so
Yeah.
your cat just gets in there. When you were getting a string cheese!
Well, no, I open it. I grab the string cheese out of the door. I turn around and just kind of close it backwards,
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah. Of
He
course.
probably snuck
And he
right
snuck.
in.
Yeah,
He just snuck in.
It was wild.
That is so bizarre. What a weird way to start. So Ben knocks
there's
your
a
keys
cat
out.
in here, man. Taylor's like, what?
I was confused.
And then he saw the cat in there. He's like, no shit.
There's a full on cat. He is a big, like,
It's a big cat.
he's a Siberian.
Maine Coon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then he's used to the cold?
Yeah. He's fine in there. He's actually, he was comfy.
Yeah.
He was doing fine.
But you know, it's black in there, too.
Yes. So
that's
that
kinda wild.
and as claustrophobic as he's a big cat. There's not really a
Wait,
good spot
we
in there.
know this cat is claustrophobic? I guess all cats might be.
I don't think.
I don't know.
Well, do they den up? No.
No, they like boxes or
They do
yeah,
like
Oh,
boxes.
yeah.
You know what?
And like irrigation pipes and shit. So, yeah, they're good.
Do they?
Have you ever irrigated a cat corpse?
Dude, right when we
Uh-oh.
moved into our house. No,
Okay.
nothing I did.
God. My kids always do that to me. They're always like, and I'm like, what I'm going to say is not that great. So get your expectations down a little bit. I'm like, we're gonna go to Home Depot. Fuck.
Dude, when I mentioned Home Depot, Rubes is like already got her shoes on.
Oh, she's
fuck yeah.
she's
into it.
yours.
Yeah.
She's your breed.
Oh yeah. No, we
Gonna get some cut.
this is kind of a dark story, but
Please. This is a dark show.
close to like after we, a little bit after we moved into the house, we have irrigation, so we have the the well out in the corner of the yard.
Uh-huh.
Where we got to put the paddle in.
Yeah. Should we go through it? Just kidding.
So yeah, we've already been there, done that.
We talked about irrigation.
Yep. So I think I had Truly Nolan coming to do just like a regular thing,
Oh.
and they like noticed a smell, and they like went over and looked into the culvert, and there was a dead animal, and he comes up to me and goes, "Hey, there's like a dead dog or a cat or something in your thing, in your well."
Were you like, are you being truly
I'm
honest
like,
with
Nolan,
me right now?
are you being truly? Don't bullshit me, Nolan.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
there's a
I
dead
go in
animal.
there and I look. I was like, oh,
Man.
damn, sure as shit. Giant cat.
Oh.
Deceased.
Was it a domestic? Domestic.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So I'm like, I got to get this thing. And this, I was naive. I didn't know you could just call the city and they'll come scoop it up.
Yeah.
So I'm like thinking outside the box a little bit. I didn't put it into action.
Ooh, what were
But-
your? Oh, I want to know these options.
I was like, I could just go like throw some gasoline down there and like
just light it on fire.
cremate it, and then just the day goes on.
You think that a regular gas fire would be enough heat to cremate it? No way.
No way.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not even remotely hot enough.
No. Oh, okay.
It would just. It would. Okay, but go ahead.
So it's just
that's
and
option
I
one.
said this is a dark story.
Yeah, let's run through all that. No, it's not that. It's not dark. It's actually
So-
great. Let's run through all the.
So that was
did you
my
turn-
first
did you
option
turn me
was,
down?
hey, I could just go light this thing up. It's in a culvert cement thing.
Right.
Nothing will get. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Controlled.
yeah. So fire.
It would smell. It'd cause attention. Not a good idea.
People would be like, "What are
that
you?"
idea breezed through, and I was like, I verbalized it to Jess, and she just looked at me
She's like,
"You're
that's bullshit."
fucking bullshit, bro."
Yeah. Can you turn me up in the headphones?
So
at least,
another
but
thing
not-
I thought of-
but not change the mix. Check 17112. Check whatever.
You got it.
You're a lot louder.
Unique New York.
He's a lot louder in my headphones. Check 1 2. I haven't changed once. Go ahead, but you're a lot louder now.
So, whoa.
You could turn him down a touch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Option 2.
Yeah.
We were talking about the grabby thingies.
Ah,
You know the grabbers?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
Adult
we've
tongs.
Yeah, adult tongs.
Right.
Huge. We got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's got several.
But then you get it out, and it's like now it's up. What do you do?
you throw it in the trash. But
Shovel.
right.
Thought about the shovel thing, and
bury it.
yeah,
Just throw it into your
throw
neighbor's
it into the neighbor's yard. Your problem now, Ryan. No. So
Blame it on Nolan.
I called my next door neighbor Kevin, and I go, "Hey man, I've got this dead cat in my culvert.
Oh.
What do you think I should do with this thing?"
You're like, you gotta get down in there.
He came and looked at it. It was his cat.
Okay.
And I ran through all of my ideas with him first before he came and saw it.
Like I was gonna light him on fire. I was gonna.
Dude.
He's like, that's my cat.
I told you this
that's
is bad.
That's Gertrude.
No, yeah, Brownie.
Brownie.
Yeah. And he just reached in and like got it out, and he was super sad. And we weren't tight yet.
Oh, really?
Like we were cool.
Okay,
But
okay.
we weren't homies like
Right,
we
right,
are
right.
now,
Yeah.
It's pretty fresh. We're fresh on the block, So it's like
I'll say he's a half homie now,
I think
based on some things that you've said in the past, right?
what? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you have to do some? Wasn't there some water damage?
Oh yeah. But
You're gonna go ahead and have to pay for that yourself. That's got nothing to do with me. And okay, go ahead. Sorry. He doesn't listen, right?
so he was. I don't know.
No.
So that was bad.
Yeah. He's like,
He
that's
was
my
like,
cat.
"Yeah, Brownie."
You're like, I was gonna
I was
turn
like,
it into
"Oh,
Blackie. You know,
man." Jesus. God, I wish I'd thought of that.
you're gonna burn. That would have broke the ice a little bit.
Yeah.
Be like, luckily I didn't turn him into Blackie. Hey,
Yeah.
let's have a beer.
Yeah.
Let's smoke a black and mild.
Yeah, but have a black and tan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, those those are pretty delish.
Oh yeah, black and tans. Yeah.
I do miss me. I do miss me a couple of
Couple little morsels that are tasty
every once in a while,
like an old fash or
like
something.
like an Irish car bomb. Sometimes
Yeah.
sounds delish.
Yeah.
a glass of red wine.
Oh, I bet that's your number one.
Yeah, a cab, a
Yeah,
Cabernet Sauvignon
Yeah,
Blanc.
yeah.
No, a Cabernet. I said way too many words.
Yeah, you could stop.
A Cabernet Pinot Sauvignon Blanc Grigio. That's what I miss.
Franck.
Franck. Bro.
So that's so cat in the fridge, cat in the thing. Woo.
It's been a day.
Anyway, yeah, and it was funny though.
Francs, not francs, other kind of money. What else happened?
Yeah, that's a good transition.
You know,
You're good
king
at
of
it.
transitions.
So, another funny story that happened to me this week.
Do tell.
For work,
Uh-huh.
there was a bank that closed that we are hired to move the vacant
Yeah.
safety deposit boxes.
Make sure you tell us the name of the branch, where it's located,
no.
the chain,
No,
who
no.
manages. Who manages the branch?
Yeah, their name and their address.
Sri Lanka Cumberbach.
Yeah, she's married to Benedict
Arnold.
Cumberbatch. Oh, okay. Batch. Is it Batch? Cumberbatch?
Cumberbach.
Cumberbatch?
Is he Captain Doctor face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Smaug. So we're hired to move these vacant SD boxes. They're called nests. So it's like one set of like 10 boxes in a big box.
Right.
Steel heavy shit. And so
I bet.
the guys
Could you scrap it?
Oh yeah, you probably get some pretty good dough. It's heavy steel. I don't know what steel is.
And
right
what do you
now,
guys
but-
do with it? Just in the garbage?
So, well, our security company that we sub out, they can use it.
Chris Peeler's company?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Chris. You listening? Probably not. If you are, fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Okay.
And so I'm sitting and I'm on my computer and they're like, Cameron. I'm like, oh.
Cam.
What's up? Cam.
Cameron, get out
Come here.
Problems.
So
Let me fix it.
they come in. So they're like loading up these empty SD boxes into their truck and they're
What is
going
it?
through all of them.
This box.
And he's like, we found something that looks important. And
Francs?
no, not Francs. Francs.
Fraggle Francs?
Fraggle Ronks.
You're Fraggle wrong.
They looked at one of the SD boxes, just Fraggle Rocks. It's like, hey, close the door.
Man. That's like a mix
So-
between Fraggle Rock and Thomas the Train. You ever watch that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember how they...
Well,
it's
Shining Time Station.
Shining Time... Do you remember
Yeah.
the
jukebox with the band in it.
Yes,
Yes, of
dude.
course.
The bass player, she
Shreddy.
ripped.
Shreddy
she
McShredder.
ripped.
Yeah.
I love the way. Anyways,
I love the way.
you remember how she bounced kind of
Yeah,
weird,
dude,
You know?
all of them did. And they're like
Yeah.
hair and shit. So
Okay.
good.
You know what's up. Shining Time Station, dude. Give me some.
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah. George Carlin, dude. Mr.
Oh,
Conductor.
that's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to George, baby. You dead? Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
So they bring me this plastic tube
Yeah. Pogs.
that's taped. It's similar, but it's square.
Smashers. Slammer.
Slammers.
God damn it.
Yeah. But none of them were square.
But they weren't tongue splashers.
Oh, boo, dude. You know I know all about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, paint cans
In the
full
face.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
They color your mouth. They color your mouth.
So they bring me this thing and it's full of, it's got a label on it
Right.
and it says Netherlands 10 guilders.
Ah.
So I take to Google.
Very common.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tingilda. Oh, in Princess Bride, there's a word Gilda in there somewhere.
Is there?
Yeah, Gilda.
I don't know.
Gilda. Ben? Gilda.
Not off the top of my head.
Ah, fuck it. Hey,
And I know that movie pretty good.
he's like Gilda.
who?
The prince. Yalton Gilda.
You're hearing something though.
I guarantee
And
it's
tonight,
The nation of Gilder.
yes, baby.
okay,
I like it like that. I like it like that.
it's amazing that just
Yep. That's how my
clicked.
memory works.
Yeah.
Gilda. That's all.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
What?
So Netherlands, they had
Yeah, so there's a
10 Punky Gildens. Punky Brewsties.
yes. It's Punky
Gilda.
Brewsties.
Bruce-
Gildies.
That's what it says on there.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, these are
These are
fat.
These are fat.
Dude.
Okay.
So there's 50 coins in this thing, and they're gold coins. So I took to Google, looked
Yeah.
up what these things are all about.
Oh my.
What are they worth? You can go to a ton of different bullion sites, and they'll say different shit. So
What do they sell there? Bouillon cubes?
beef and or chicken. Yeah.
No veggie?
No, fuck that.
No veggie cubes.
Do you use those?
Not the bouillon. I might use a little broth, a little
Do you
veg
use
broth.
better than bouillon?
I use bouillon, bitch. That's the brand I use.
Dude, you and I need
Start
to
a
talk
go-
later. Yeah,
Dude, should we
bouillon, bitch?
Bouillon, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that would sell.
somebody's gonna steal it and fuck you.
Yeah, it's gone already.
Okay.
Someone's already on
Did I
it.
tell you that I came up with a product called Mayo Must? And then my boss told me I was a fool. And then 1 year later, guess what was on the market?
Was it called Mayo Must?
All the market.
Take them down the market.
It wasn't called Mayo Must. It was just called like mayonnaise mustard.
Yeah.
And I was like,
They couldn't come up with anything good.
I had a whole fucking jingle.
Mayo Must.
Yeah, it was like, with the brand you trust, with the Mayo Must. And he was like, you're a fucking dumb shit. And I was like, hey, bro. Fucking
Not at all.
I go, how many fucking gallons of mayo must are we making? Let's just fucking do it. Let's get
Yeah.
it. Let's go into biz together.
Yeah.
You give us the initial capital. I got all the ideas. I got the fucking jingle on lock. And he was like, why don't you get back to work, you piece of shit? And I was like, hey,
'Cause
all right.
Here's the thing, though. If you invent that, making mayonnaise is easy. But
right.
making mustard's a little more involved, eh?
It is. So we just.
And you would have to do your own recipes.
I don't know.
You can't just throw Heinz and fucking Miracle Whoop.
We definitely wouldn't. Dude, that'd be too sweet. A little
Yeah,
miracle
yeah.
whoop. We,
Grey Poop
AH.
and Miracle Whoop.
dude, AH makes a fucking presence on this podcast
Oh, yeah?
regularly
Nice, dude.
because he calls it miracle whoop.
Miracle Whoop. I've been buying Sir Kensington's.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's
the
expanse.
special sauce. I don't buy the mayonnaise or mustard.
Oh, I don't even. What's the special? Oh, is it
It's
just
like a it's,
ketchup-y?
Yeah, it's
pickly?
Like it's a little more mustardy, but yeah, it's like ooh,
It's like, is that some good?
it's good mustard.
Is that mustard? Mustard. Let's get serious.
Dude, I swear to God, there's 3 days out of every week I find myself saying that
Me
for some
too.
reason, dude.
Always comes up.
Always comes up.
Mustard.
And like you're in the food industry, and I'm not. I just drive down the road. You know what else would be a funny segment is if we each had GoPros in our car
Yes.
and videotaped the bullshit that we just say to ourselves
Yes.
while we drive.
Uh-huh.
We wouldn't even have to show up. We would just post that stuff.
Man, you're speaking my language. You know all I want to do is create content. That's all I want to do with you.
Dude, when I'm driving down the road, I'm like, God, if there were. Sometimes I look around like, did anybody fucking just hear what I was saying?
There is a level of
It's
insanity
wild.
that
Yeah,
has
there
to
is.
happen.
Yeah, that's
and we all
mental
do
illness,
it.
bro.
It's mental illness, bro. It's a level of mental illness that's
Yeah.
acceptable.
Yeah, it's harmless.
And it's the best because it catches some of the dude.
It's
I've
the
got
juicy.
I got some of the best stand-up routines right over there with my ding dong slapping against my thigh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always have the best routine in the shower.
Right.
So gold coins in the slammer
Right. So
in the slammer tube.
basically, the
What were
thing
they-
was heavy.
Okay, what were they called again? Let's get serious. Let's be serious.
10
now.
guilders
10 guilders
from the Netherlands.
from the Netherlands.
and it was 50 gold coins.
50 gold
And
coins.
so, gold. gold
Is what brings us
together today.
Boo!
My wedding when my brother did that.
Oh yeah, he did do it.
So good.
I was a little toe up from the flow up.
Oh yeah, everybody was.
Dude, I smoked. That was the last time I smoked weed.
Oh, so you were sideways.
Guess who gave it to me?
Adam.
Pintalius.
Oh, of course.
He was
Well,
like,
at least you went out with a bang.
He was like, suck on this. And I was like, your big meaty hog? And he was like, no, this pen. And I go, I was kidding. Let me get a sucker on that. Let me get a sucker.
So,
Okay. Let's go back.
gold in
gilt.
weight right now, I think, is 2,500 an ounce.
See, I'm feeling weird about that.
Look it up.
Because
Or 2,000 an ounce. Gold in weight.
So, but do you know that the coins, the
We're
gilda,
full gold inside, like fully
how much?
It's 1900 a ounce.
1,900 an ounce. Okay, so
how
it's
much
gone
is
down a little
how
bit.
much is a coin? How many ounce?
I don't know, but I know that
There was 50.
the thing was
That's-
a pound.
That's insane. So how much is a pound?
Like
of
I
gold?
was holding it.
16 ounces, right?
Yep. So 16 times 1,900.
You know how you remember that? A pint's a pound the world around. A pint's a pound the world around. You know what a pint
Selling
is?
drugs.
Yeah, 16 ounces.
Yeah. So you know it's fun. So how much is a pound of gold?
16 ounces.
How much is a no? But how much? Is,
So there's 16 ounces in a pound. So times 1,900 by 16.
no, what I'm
Am I right?
no.
That's
Oh,
that's what we need to do, right?
oh, 1 ounce. Oh, we could just do it. No.
16 times 1,900.
That's a lot of dough.
Yeah.
That's like if you had some Bitcoin.
So we were like,
And then
it
sold
was
it
like
before it
hard
got
to
big.
work after that.
How much would we come up with?
30 grand.
That's insanity.
That's just a mistake left behind.
Okay, so before I interrupted 16 times during this story, let's recap. You were clearing out a bank.
We were taking, the bank's closed. We
bank's
were taking
closed.
the SD boxes to another bank so they could use them.
Which is the place that people store money in movies.
Yes.
But they actually do it in real life.
Right.
Had no clue.
Correct.
Do
Yep.
they actually keep bags of fucking cash back there?
I don't know.
And you just
Probably.
be a bank robber and just throw it over your shoulder?
Well, no, the biggest box in the whole thing, they're like 10 inches by 10 inches.
Okay.
So you can only get some, birth certificates and
Right.
ruples and guilders.
And definitely deeds.
Yeah, deeds for sure.
Deeds to your,
Yep.
your great grandmother's mansion that's on a ancient burial ground, maybe a cemetery.
Yeah.
You got the deed. Because, dude, you know the fucking stock.
Deeds.
Deeds. Deeds. If anyone gets that, send it to dickandbooties@gmail.com.
Yeah, please. God, I want to know who's on
Because it's
our
not the
same page.
it's not the actual quote, but if you're fucking cool, man, you'll get it.
You'll get
send
it.
You'll send it to dickandboonies.com. Because guess what? Ain't nobody sending us emails no more. We all dried
I
up,
know
baby boy.
we don't have that segment on the show anymore.
Ain't nobody fucking contacting us. Oh, can I say this real quick? I'm fired up. I'm a little fired up tonight, dude.
Yeah.
It's fall. It's kind of hot, but it's fall, dude. I'm horny as
Does
shit.
that do some
I'm
shit to your
my dick?
your whole
My dick
yeah.
gets hard instantly. The second that it starts to get chilly, my dick gets hard, and I start really thinking about: do I want a girlfriend right now? Probably. I like
you-
girlfriends
yeah.
around this time
you got
of
the
year.
warm and
Doesn't it feel good
warm
to
and
just
fuzzy.
Yeah, you just snuggle up. Maybe you watch some comedy, maybe a couple of fucking movies on Netflix. You flick a bean, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
That's where you're at.
And so I'm a little fired up. I'm a little heated. I don't
Richard's
remember,
in heat.
dude. I am in heat.
Ooh.
God, I want to make a baby right now.
Imagine how big Ben's cat's boner was sitting in that refrigerator.
Tiny,
Oh,
tiny. He was frosted.
yeah.
He had frosted tips.
Hey, Richard, will you sing something for me real quick?
Yeah.
Let's get that mayonnaise thing. Mayo must.
Mayo must.
Yeah.
Oh, that's if that any trust if I can stop the mayo must. Whoa, I'm fired up.
Oh, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
a little
I
fucking
like
woo.
that. I like that.
Holy shit.
I like that a lot. What did you just do?
I'm tripping balls.
Yeah, serious. So we're essentially
I'm playing
holding.
around. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So we're essentially just holding like 30 grand in our hand.
Wow. And so what do you do? What do you do with that?
You do the right thing.
No, you don't. Did you do it?
It was a test of character.
Right, and integrity.
Yeah. So where we were delivering the
Damn you.
the vacant boxes for reuse, I turned it in to the
You're a good boy.
to the authorities.
You've been a good boy. That was a good boy thing. Only good boys.
You got to do it.
Only good little boys do that. So you turned it in to the authorities?
Well, to the bank,
proper authority?
No, yeah, the bank, so they could look up the records.
Right. So you didn't go to
So
the...
they looked it up. They actually looked up the record, and they were like,
Was he
"Dude,
dead?
this box has been vacant for like 2 years.
I
So
got
it's been sitting in there for like no one know. Like, don't you wish you were in the position to just be able to like lose 30 grand in Gilda and not notice?
I mean, yeah. Sure do.
Yeah,
The other thing is you did the right thing like a good old boy, like
Yeah.
a good little boy that you are.
got to do it.
And I wonder I feel like they didn't tell you this little thing, which is like you turned it in, and if the person doesn't claim it within a certain amount of time,
It'll go to auction.
auction,
Yeah.
pavilion.
Yeah, auction pavilion. They'll just,
Goes to the tribe.
yes.
Goes back into the
It
tribe.
goes to the tribe.
Auction pavilion.
The Netherlands coins will go to the tribe.
I mean, it makes sense.
yeah,
It's not United States
yeah.
over there. You get a good price on ciggies.
Yeah. I think there's a where people die or abandon their SD boxes, like
SD.
safety deposit.
A little abbreviation.
I use it so much all day, so like it slips off the tongue.
You're hip and cool.
So if somebody's got a fucking SD box and
You're like, I do interior stuff.
they have banks have like auctions where you can buy off the shit for
That's
whatever.
kind of so, but it's okay. Hold on. So you auction off a coin. How the fuck are you gonna auction off a coin that has a value? Like when you're talking about a car, that's kind of
Yeah.
like up for interpretation, right? Like
right.
how much is it worth to you? But if you pay, if a coin's worth $2
Right, if you have a
grand,
diamond that is worth this no matter what.
how do you auction that
Right,
off?
I don't know how it
Hey,
all works.
Collectors, collectors want them.
Okay,
Like Nicolas Cage.
like Nicholas, he's a collector.
So they'll
Yeah,
actually
dinosaur
they'll,
heads and
they'll
shit.
maybe typically go for more than they're worth because they'll get into a war over it. Yeah.
They're worth what you're willing to pay.
Huh.
So, yeah, interesting stuff. But for that second, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, you just gotta take that.
And then they were like, oh, that's been vacant for 2 years. I'm like, ah. But here's the thing, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been
Every
able,
single time, I wouldn't have slept.
you couldn't have lived it down.
Nope, I wouldn't. And you know what? Here's the thing.
You're just a good boy.
That's been vacant for 2 years, unaccounted for.
right.
It's until something like this happens, the universe fucking twists, and then it'll become an issue for some reason or another. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I don't know. Anyway, it was a test of character, and I feel like I passed. Yay! Good for you, idiot.
What movie?
That was good. It was no.
Not a movie?
No.
Oh, you just created it?
Yeah.
Dude, let's do a movie together.
Okay.
Don't fucking. You're full of shit, dude. How many? I want to do so many things with you. I want to be so creative with you. I want to get out a lot of content. I want to go ahead and create the company. I want to get out of my job because I don't like my job anymore. I really kind of want to go full tilt. I want to just jump all in. All in. You know what we do need to do is at least schedule when we can fucking get together to do the intro.
Right. Yep.
Because I do want to have an intro for the podcast,
Maybe
the
we can get
video
together this
portion.
weekend.
Yeah. I mean, don't tell me because
No, I said maybe we can.
because I get a little rock solid.
You're already rock solid anyway.
Do I have to be involved in it?
It's fall.
You should be,
Yeah.
Are you guys
because
gonna-
you video it.
We can talk.
That's how we
we
talk
can talk
in the industry.
availability.
Yeah, let's talk availabilities. Let's talk about videoing it. Let's use the terminology.
You're the one who's going to be video taping
Yeah.
Use your handy cam.
on the tape.
No. No.
So between the cat and the gold, and I got a new CPAP machine.
Oh, what?
Game changer.
How
bro.
the fuck did they? What did they update the technology?
What a time to be alive in the CPAP world.
Man, tell me about it,
Dude.
Stocks going up.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna sell off my stock now.
dude,
I invested 10 years
This
ago.
thing's attached to the cloud. Like I can look at what my sleep was on my phone.
Oh, is that true? Can you turn it up
Yeah.
and down?
No.
Does it have an attachment for your dick?
No, that's just fine.
Okay.
That doesn't struggle at night.
No.
But
Bro, I'm trying not to jack off. It's not working. Go ahead.
Why would you try not to?
Because I haven't squirted a large amount in a long time. It's always just a
Because
little.
you got to hold off for
just
a little while.
drip. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I cannot. I wake up.
You're mixing a batch right now.
mixing a batch. I also told you I'm jacked up. It's fall.
It's fall, baby.
Dude, the second it gets fall, I'm horny.
Yeah, I know.
I really want to fuck somebody in the ass in a pumpkin patch.
Oh,
You know what I mean? While eating pumpkin pie.
snatch patch.
Oh God, dude. Almonds, roasted almonds with cinnamon and sugar. That's good.
Cinnamon and sugar. Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Oh yeah,
popping-
those are good.
Oh, put those in the old pache.
Oh,
Pop a
man.
couple in there.
I don't know. It's all nutty. And
They melt down
why would they melt?
because their vagina's warm.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
dude, have you seen that
yeast
little?
infection.
Have you seen that little short? It's 2 Chainz smoking weed with like the culinary genius weed guy.
Yes.
making the shit for him.
Yes. He gets too
you know
high.
what I'm talking about?
He gets too high.
Yes.
No, but
too high.
got some news.
What?
What?
He's coming on the show?
No, 2 Chainz. No, our good friend Danny
Torgerson?
Torgerson.
Oh, I read his thing.
Him and my good friend Tyler Alcorn, they opened
B.
Cardi B's birthday. They played
It's
it.
huge.
I saw it on
Boom,
Insta.
boom percussion, shout out.
She was
Yeah.
Twerking.
boom
Fucking
percussion.
huge.
Was cracking, baby. You ain't listening, but if you were, shout out.
That's amazing.
Dude,
That's so cool.
Cardi
That's
B
so
was
fucking cool.
dropping it down in a video.
That was
Danny-
in Vegas.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
that's so cool.
That is dope, dude.
Fuck.
I'm
dude.
so happy for him.
All
And
right,
Tyler, dude.
All right,
That's so awesome.
So, Cardi,
Cardi, almonds, pussy, shit. What?
CPAP machine. So what does it do? Open your nostrils bigger?
Yeah,
Or what's happening?
yeah. My other one was bogging down pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bogging down.
And then
I mean, you gotta know it's
gotta
gonna
go
bog-
in there and get in the new one, and it's game changer.
You get an oil change.
Yep.
Yep.
You just swap out the equipment.
Yep. Get a new filter.
The whole thing. No, the whole goddamn thing.
Is it smaller?
Yep.
Because it used to be pretty big. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
the
yeah.
size
It
of
used to
a-
be this. Now
I
it's
don't
like
know,
this.
a lunchbox or
It's
something.
good.
Dude,
Silent.
did I ever tell you about like you know what? I apologize.
What?
I apologize. I was getting ready to go into a story,
Yeah.
like a piece of fucking garbage.
Why?
Go ahead and finish your CPAP.
No, that's it.
Dude, I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
Dude.
that's
Give
it.
me,
No,
give me,
no,
give me
that's
shit.
it. That's it.
Gingerly touch mine.
No, we're good.
No,
We're
what?
good.
What else about
No,
this?
that's it. No,
Okay,
that's it.
Cartridges,
Just it's exciting stuff.
distilled water.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
breathing good. Cam
Breathing
used
good.
to not breathe. I mean, have we talked about this on the fucking
I don't
podcast?
think we've really dove
Oh
into it.
my God, Cam!
Dinosaur.
We have talked about the fact that you would vibrate the entire house.
Yes.
You snored so loud
Right.
that it legit not it's not even a joke. It would vibrate the house. I thought we were having an earthquake a couple of times. Cam was just dying next
Yeah.
door. It
Yeah.
was bananas.
Yeah.
And then there was this one night at a party at our house where Cam was falling asleep on the couchy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that
When I
was
was like trying to stand up and rock out a little bit.
so you were passed
And
out.
you guys like pulled up chairs and just
We had a whole observation because
Audience.
you were not breathing.
right.
For a in between the it's crazy to think back on that story while we were literally watching you suffocate
Yeah.
and laughing hysterically
Yeah.
because you would go out, you would slowly drift down, struggle to breathe but snoring, kind of like when somebody ODs really fucked up, that gurgling
Yeah.
sound. Man, that went dark. But
yeah.
you were doing that
And you and Mike and like Zach were just like
laughing.
so
and we would
hard.
turn up the music, and then Cam would sit up and do a little shimmy and just go, and we did this for 2 hours. Over and over and over, and it not only did not get like
boring. It appreciated.
Every time you did it, it was more hilarious, and we were laughing so hard because you would get up, you'd do a little shimmy, like you were like pretending to be awake.
Yeah,
Somehow
yeah.
you're
I
subconscious.
wanted to still be partying, dude.
You couldn't though.
Yeah,
you
no.
were dying.
Yeah, my head was
So,
not there.
so this is not happening anymore. You
No,
were
I'm
breathing
good.
like
Oh,
a
I'm
champion.
golden. Hell yeah.
Remember when you first got it?
Yeah, it's huge.
You were like, man, it's like I haven't
Game
slept in
changer.
10 years.
Yeah.
Because you were always tired.
Yeah, yeah.
My God, what story was I going to tell? That it was
I don't know. But
Yeah,
now I want to hear it.
I have no idea.
Cool story, bro.
I can't remember. Oh, I do want to say this. I do want to say this before we proceed into a couple of notes that I have written down. Thank you. Thank you if you're listening to the podcast. Thank you if you're watching the podcast. There was a moment there for about a month where I was starting to legitimately get resentful at the lack of support that we get on this podcast. It was starting to affect me like emotionally, where I was like, this is making me sad and angry because I know we're getting a lot of plays like on the audio format, and I'll post something and it literally comes up a big old donut. No one even recognizes that it's there, right? And so I was starting to get upset. And what I realized was that I had all of a sudden in my head, I had come up with this thing that I thought it was going to be all of a sudden. When we started this podcast, it had zero to do with listeners. It had zero to do with monetary gain. Had zero to do with anything other than the fact that we're a couple of silly boys that just wanted to get together and enjoy. And I was finding that I was not that present in the episodes because I was thinking about too much shit too, where I would not really be listening. I wasn't present because I was like, all of a sudden this had shifted into something that I didn't want it to be. You know what I mean? I started caring about the wrong thing. So if you're listening, I'm grateful. We know Cam's just a grateful guy. He's a good boy. We just heard. He's a good boy. I'm a bad boy. And if you're listening, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we appreciate every single person that enjoys it. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of it.
Yeah.
And if something is to come in the future, great. If not, I honestly, already, I've had such a good fucking time.
Yeah, dude, we have a blast.
This was, and I'm feeling very present right now.
Good.
And I just wanted to share my gratitude for everybody that's here and being a part of it. Ben, Taylor, of course, and you. We're fucking, this is it, man. Yeah. And so, if you're listening, if you're watching, thank you. Let me tell you.
What do you got for me, baby?
Okay, this one made me feel weird. I felt weird, as I normally do, but this one made me feel really weird. Okay, ready? I'm going to set the stage. I had been working a 10-hour shift, driving the old caboose down the route. Driving the truck down the road, right? So I couldn't pull it.
No, I know.
So I'm driving the truck.
Always worth a shot, though.
Why not, right? So I am tired, cruising down the road, and the sun is basically coming. It was an earlier day, right? So it wasn't even night had not fallen yet. And this was like, I don't know, a week ago, a couple weeks ago. And so I see down the road, I see somebody riding a bicycle, right? And pink tank top, riding a bike pretty slow, big fucking tits, no bra, right? Cruising up. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is going to be good. Daddy deserves a little eye candy after this day. You know what I mean? Daddy's got to take this home. He's going to store it. He's going to jerk his...
You're still working.
He's going to jerk his shit. Shit. I said I'm going to jerk my frosty tip. I'm going to make it squirt. Shit. Go drip, drip, drip. It was another day. Down in the deep brine.
Dude, so I wish I wasn't laughing because it's really good. I just have to.
So this is what's happening, right? So I'm like, yeah,
you're stoked.
I'm like, dude, these are some double doozies, right?
Right.
Some Dirk Digleys. Some fucking, I'm going to bounce those things like Sugar Ray Leonard's.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So I'm cruising, pink tank top. I'm like, all right, let's see. So it's getting closer, closer, closer. It's a man.
Yes.
With a great upper area, great chest. He'd been doing a lot of bench pressing.
Oh, so he's just straight muscle man.
Just straight muscle man.
And in the distance, you saw a big-titted blonde chick.
Yeah. So I was getting tingly.
So you got half Reltner,
Right, so I was-
on a dude.
I was a half a Reltman on the way down the road,
Yeah.
going like, let's see. But I was like, bro, Ski, you threw me off with those hard nips and those big tits in that fucking pink,
You
take.
should have just rolled your window down and been like,
Nice.
"Fuck you."
No, I should have been like, nice tits. You got great tits. I don't know what to tell you, but and you'd probably been like,
I know.
I'll suck your dick. He
It's
looked like
Tony Little,
He looked like, who the fuck's that? Tell me.
the gazelle guy.
What? Oh my god! With the ponytail?
Yeah,
And he would go full bore? Oh my god, dude. Those infomercials were insane. Is there any way to pop that infomercial up? It's called...
the Tony Little gazelle, dude.
Dude.
When it would,
Dude, he doesn't... Nobody at home is going full tilt. Dude. What if
dude, those commercials are always on at like 3 a.m. You know, like,
He's got to be dead from a fucking heart attack. Guarantee he did a lot of cocaine. Dude, is he going full tilt in the video?
yeah, him and Richard Simmons are just blowing lines right now, dude.
They look like best friends.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my god. He's got big tits.
Smile for
Yeah,
$0
he's just like
no
a
worries.
yeah.
Plus pay zero interest.
Get him when he's going full. He goes,
It's
and you
amazing.
start off a little slow, and you lean it back, and you. Is he going full tilt?
You can do it.
Get him going full tilt.
Good news!
Tell me more.
I just saved a bunch of money on my car.
I just fucking said. Oh, that's not him.
You can do
It is. Is he going full tilt?
Budge. Get you psyched to get you motivated. And if you can't do it, then do 30 seconds.
Nobody's doing that at home. He's just like. Could you imagine? All right, Taylor.
Just like woo.
This is exactly what you're gonna do. Sally, who's 68 and got the fucking gazelle. Dude, could you imagine her? He's like, you can lean forward, do a little chest press.
I
do a
know
little,
when they do the back.
Dude, you can lean it back. You can word those back muscles. And then he's like, Taylor, look up the Hammer Driver. The Hammer Driver.
Holy
Have you seen this guy?
No.
This fucking guy. I'm not even gonna tell you. This guy should be doing commercials for everybody.
What's the Hammer Driver?
It's a golf club. That It's late night. It'll be played on the.
At Heartland, America.
Here we go.
Come on, the Hammer X is real golf technology, not another gimmick, core-rated, metal changing,
Wait till he hits it.
compass, blah, blah, blah technology. This is real golf science. The fastest, most aerodynamically designed head, the metal core, the
Come
power
on,
core
fuckface,
right
hit the
behind
ball.
club face. If you combine all of the features of the Hammer
Go
X,
forward,
no wonder
Taylor.
it's the
When he starts
longest,
hitting the ball,
straightest, fastest
listen to what he
driver
does.
of all time. 20% faster club head speed. It's simple. It's lack of drag. Come on. If you're swinging a 400, 420, 450 cc driver,
He's,
Nothing. Power core? No.
Hammer X with a
he hits.
Out of the driver. Get rid of the ball. No.
God, every little clip is awful. Out of the ball and the driver. Pow! Okay, whatever. So every time.
Faster club head speed.
Wow. So late night, that comes on. There's the teardrop putter, which is not the funniest one. But then this fucking guy comes on, and he goes, pow! Every time he hits it, and you're like, dude. Obviously not going to be played right in the middle of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, dude. So I saw Big Titty McGee.
Yeah.
Right? I wanted to suck his tits. I
Right.
can't. I swear to God, dude. I still wanted to suck his little tits.
Right.
The big tits.
You still thought about it.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
Damn.
it looks like you got a couple of Twix. It had big nips. You know what I mean? It looked like Twix.
Twix
Ben.
nips.
Ben.
But wait, we're not done yet. You will also get the ultimate deep.
No. I don't want the Indian titties. What? But for some reason, right when I thought about the Twix as nipples,
Yeah.
it reminded me of someone that Ben might have dated for a little bit.
The eraser. Oh, they were so long, gravity took its toll.
he said he was hooking up with this. Was it your girlfriend? I don't think so. Well, they were fucking for a while, and Ben said her nipples were so long, the actual nipple part, that gravity
like hung over.
Yeah,
that's wild.
And she was a regular human being, and I'm not going to say anything other than that. I was going to say some other things, but nope. So she was what?
She was a black chick.
Okay, she was black.
Dude,
that's all right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whew.
She had little tits too, right? Yeah, she didn't have
gigantic erasers hanging down.
like Twizzlers, right? Like a Twizzler. Honestly, like a Red Vines rope.
Yeah.
It was they were like the pink part of an eraser, but a good inch and a half, 2 inches long. No joke, together. Gravity took these things downward. They were
couldn't
so
cantilever out.
It was like sucking a little wiener.
Yeah, you could legitimately suck her little dick tits.
Kind of like that.
And Ben calls me dick tits, which is kind of funny.
Dick tits.
Dick nuts, dick hole, dick cheese.
Those are little dick tits.
Okay. Okay, so a couple of things. You know, because it is fall, and I'm rock hard.
Yeah,
right.
Dude. I'm stoked too, man.
Are you?
I am.
I'm like, it's fall, and I'm rock hard. Cam's like, yeah, I'm stoked too.
Yeah, I'm stoked too, man, for sure. I am.
Because
just when you walk out in the morning, you smell the air and you feel the coolness. You're just like, fuck yeah.
I know
it changes your whole thing.
I know the sun is at a different angle, but I swear to God, there's just a vibe that instantly it changes one day. All of a sudden you're driving and like just the coloration or your awareness, all of a sudden like your awareness clicks in and you're like,
yes,
it's fall.
It's like super sensory shit just goes into this
kind of
awesome mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because of that, people in this neck of the woods start doing their winter lawns, right? So we got the out here we got that Bermuda on the reg.
Right.
We got the Bermudas on the rig.
Bermuda,
right, but then when it's the winter time, we go ahead and dethatch.
Are you doing this?
You know what I mean?
Dethatch.
You dethatch it.
Chuck's doing that.
Nah,
it?
Not at this house. This house doesn't. It's not, and it's too like there's too many shade spots that like can't. So people put in rye.
Yeah.
They put in that.
They put in that rye.
They put in the rye, Graham.
Is that the winter lawn? Is rye?
Yeah, it's rye. And so that's just the. Why did I say that? Well, because I'm gonna tell you this. When you go to Civic Center Library, they're working on their grass, right? So I got 3 children with me. One who's like legit, she's 12, she listens, and then the other 2, crapshoot. You don't know what's happening? Yeah. There was a sign that basically said, nobody walk on the grass because we're growing the grass, right? Big fucking signs all over the place, right? And so I'm like, listen up. And we went there we had gotten Chick-fil-A. We went and got Chick-fil-A on Saturday, right? And we headed on over there to have like a little picnic. It was like the sun was coming down. I was like, we'll go to the grass. We'll be right by the fountain there. And I was like, fuck. Not only could we not go on the grass, but they were watering it because it's just like a constant water cycle, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, was that me? Did you hear that whistle?
Yeah, I did. I think it was you.
Was it? God, I can't breathe. Let me get a little hit on this. Yeah, it was me. It was me.
You just felt a little wheezy.
I can hear it all again. I got COVID. So, so no grass. Uh-oh.
What was plan B?
Uh-oh. That was a tonsil stone.
Squash it and smell
I flicked it on the ground. It's so clean in here. How could I ever do that? There's not cats in the fridge. You know what I mean? They don't keep cats in the fridge. There wasn't ticks in this house. You know what I mean? Guess what's gonna happen? Mugen's gonna come over here. He's gonna eat that stone up. He's gonna take it. He's gonna be like, and he's gonna lick you.
Nice, dude.
You and Mugen are gonna have
probably the most putrid.
Right. I don't think it was an actual stone. I think it might have been a tortilla chip. Don't worry, it's fine. So No grassy. You can't go to grassy because they say making the grasses with the rye
Rise.
is there. So I says to my children, I say, boy, listen.
gals.
I say, boy and one gal, other gal, normal human. So boy, listen, girl, please. No on the grass, cause it makes a rise grasses. Is a lots of water, says.
Even you know that was fucking awesome, dude.
When we locked eyes, I said, so
Lots of water.
okay, so I say we can't go on the grass, guys. We're gonna have to sit on the concrete, right? So I said, hey, concrete.
The stage that we played on when we were 14?
No, different section.
Oh, okay.
But great memes.
Yeah.
Fister.
Yeah. Remember
So-
Tay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just actually found an article that someone wrote.
Of that show.
Yeah, of the Civic Center show.
Are you kidding
And it was
me?
just like the worst article ever about us. But it was like kind of endearing and cool because it was like, you know, we like had a mosh pit and a riot, they said. Remember?
Yeah.
Right.
Chris Bendow.
Yeah.
Chris Bendow.
Is that who did that?
That's true.
Yeah,
I'll bring it in. It's in my. It's on my, yeah.
Can we frame it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a bunch of pictures and shit.
Okay, we'll frame him. Remember Chris Bendow all of a sudden got
Oh, yeah.
jacked?
Yeah.
One year he was just a tiny little nerd,
Yeah.
and then he just got jacked.
Uh-huh.
He's a lawyer. He's probably gonna sue.
That's Cliff.
What did I say?
Chris.
I meant
His
Cliff.
brother.
It was both. No, you know Chris Bendow. I cheated on. I befriended him in French class.
Cheated on.
I befriended him in French class because I would spend more time figuring out how I'm not gonna do the work.
Yeah.
Than actually just do the work.
Because you just look at his shit.
I said, hey, Chrissy boy. And he was like, yeah. I was like, we're best friends now. And he said, okay. I said, I'm going to write, give me a goddamn fucking give me a goddamn orange on here. And you're going to take the fucking heat. And he goes, that's where I draw the line, sugar biscuit. And I said, okay. So I made friends with him. And I go, dude, I'm legit going to cheat on you or cheat off of you the entire year.
time,
and he
yeah.
just said,
I'm
no,
good with that.
He said, no doubt. I said, make sure you just, this arm, you can't put it up. You got to keep that arm down because I don't want Mrs. Foss. Was it Mrs. Foss or Voss?
Well, it was Mademoiselle Foss.
Yes, Mademoiselle.
Madame Foss.
Je m'appelle Richard Jambon.
And then, you know, when she would talk,
Yeah.
she'd always just have these random, like, Tourette. Allez.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what is that?
Super French, that's why.
They're just Tourette's and
Yeah.
allez.
Yeah, they have tons of Tourette's over there.
Yeah.
You didn't know?
No.
Yeah. Everyone over there has Tourette's, so if you don't do it, you're not legit.
Okay.
So can't go on the grass.
Right.
Right? So we park, whatever. Lots of water. We're over here. We're in this area. I brought a blanket. Couldn't think of that word. You know what I mean? Couldn't think of blanket. So we're sitting there, we're having it every day, and bunch of people just walking through the grass. And
Right.
it's really hard to tell your 5-year-old son that we're not going to do it. They're going to do it, though.
Right.
Right? It's kind of like, I was like, we're just going to follow the rules because this is what it is. And it's just good to just follow the guidelines that have been put forth for the rest of the population. Kind of like the mask situation. You know, people don't want to wear the masks because, you know, they're fucking taking away your rights. No one's taking away your rights. Just fucking do it because it's the right thing to do. So I said, we're not going to do that, right?
Right.
And as I'm saying this, all the little sidewalks
Yeah.
covered in water.
Right.
A little 13-year-old goofball is riding his bicycle like this, and he
Eats shit.
a fat load of fucking turkey dicks.
Yeah.
Okay? He fucking eats such hard shit. We're all just like, I'm like, we can't go in the grass and there's water everywhere. And he's like, you know, like a total.
Right. Yeah. Doing this shit.
Yeah, like.
Bound to slip and slide.
Like,
in a
thank
puddle.
you, guy. What was his
Yeah.
name? What did I say his name was?
TJ?
Yeah. You remember everything. So he would go, thank
Well,
you.
you and Tanner have different versions.
Yeah, and
Because you
Tanner's
do this, and Tanner goes like this.
Yeah, and so Tanner, we all know, he's wrong. So, because I have a weird memory in that way. I'll remember this. It was the leg up, slowly up and down with the point. And he would come up and go, oh, say, can you see? And we're just standing, we're playing football. He would stop us from playing football, and TJ would walk up and be like, the dancer,
Yeah.
what's so proudly we hail? And we're just like,
yeah.
looking at each other slowly, like, what's happening with TJ? Wasn't he just over there digging up those fucking big red fire ants and putting them in a fucking empty water bottle? Wasn't he just over there making his own homemade terrarium? And now he's over here giving us Donzerly Lides. And then he was like, at the very end, thank you. Little points with a little toe dips. Little points and a little toe dips. And so anyways, TJ, thanks for that memory. And so this guy was, I think, probably TJ's son. He was the perfect age, right? So he's, hey,
Little BMX bike.
no, shitty mountain bike, right? So he goes, fucking squeak,
Yeah.
right? Squeak, fucking full on, a little launch, right? Gets a little air, goes on just straight shoulder, right? So he goes, that's a blam! And I just go, fuck. June standing there goes, are you okay? Are you okay, sir? Do you need help? And he was like, he's like, oh, he gets up and he's like, and he was wearing a zip up jacket with no shirt underneath. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. So he unzips it and goes, yeah, it's I'm fine.
How old are we talking?
He's
10 years
13.
old? 13?
He's 13.
Okay.
He's in a at 13, like us at 13, we're swinging big dicks, right?
Right,
We're in bands. You know, we're
Right.
maybe putting our hand on a boob. We're like different.
Yeah, we're not fucking up like that in public.
We're not doing this guy. You could tell he was. He probably had a castle made of Legos at his house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That he parked his bike in. So he goes, "Sakigoi!" and goes, "I'm gonna go." Lands on his shoulder. June's, "Can I help you?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?" He pulls his arm out, titty exposed. I was like, "Why is he not wearing a shirt under there?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Is it going? It's fine." And I was like, "Holy shit!" And so I'm just like, kind of looking at him. Everybody else goes back to their business, but I am just like, I'm gonna stare at you for a while. And you know what? If you know that I'm staring, I don't give a shit. I'm 35.
Yeah.
You're 13. I'm just gonna stare at you. So I was just openly just like looking at him because he was shaking it off. Okay. This is where the story gets weird. And it's quick, but you're gonna like it. And I swear on everything that is holy, I've made up 0. Sometimes I embellish.
Oh, yeah, no, I believe.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I embellish. Not this time. So he's doing that. He walks it. So this was up a little bit of a hill where he squeak it. Wow.
Yeah.
He grabs a little bike and he starts walking it down the thing. And he's like, and he parks the bike, right? Kickstand, kick it down. And he starts kind of walking around, rubbing, still titty out. He still had one arm out, which I was like, dude, no undershirt. So anyways,
Yeah.
I go, hey,
That's how he gets the ladies, man.
I go, hey, because he was still nursing it and it got red. So I knew he really bailed hard on
Yeah.
And it really hit his shoulder bad.
And you talk to him.
And I go, hey, he was kind of like, I don't know, I'm going to say 25 yards away. Good, Ben, nice. And so I go, son, are you... No, I didn't say. I go, are you okay? I should have been like, young man, my daughter
Are you okay?
already asked you if you were from Gilda. It's a callback. So I go, are you okay, dude? And he goes, this is not going to translate on the audio. So if you want to see the video, YouTube, the Dick and Boonies podcast, and maybe the search bar will fucking fill in. So I go, hey, dude, are you okay? He goes, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
And then just goes back to just like sitting there. And I just went,
That's mental illness, bro.
so for those of you who, okay, so for those of you who didn't see what I just did, I go, are you okay? He goes, yeah, break dances for about 3 seconds, does a bunch of horse shit moves, and then just stops
and sits down
and just
right
sits
there.
down. And he starts rubbing his shoulder again. Like, I don't know what was going through his mind at that. Like,
Autistic?
He just needed a... No! Maybe!
Artistic.
He was... Yes.
There we go.
Very well done. So I was like, something... That was weird.
You're like, what's your name, kid?
And I go, Ella, did you just see that? And she goes, no. And I was like, fuck, okay.
No
well,
witnesses.
Nobody saw it but me. And so
Damn
maybe
it.
it didn't happen.
Dude.
Are you okay? Yeah. So, fuck it. Done. Did a full on like, and he look at me right in the eye.
Look at me.
Right in the eye, just like, fuck it. I'm gonna show you I'm fine. I can do this. I got dexterous.
Dexterous.
I got dexterous, my black friend over here. He showed me how to dance. Actually, dexterous taught me how to dance. So he was just like, fucking couple of these, a little whoo for you.
So, did you like laugh at him?
I just went, no, I was staring right at him and I just went,
okay.
what the? Ella, did you see
Yeah,
that?
you're like the old man who's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I was like, at this point, me staring at you seems weird because he's like putting on a little show for me too.
Right,
So
people are watching.
And the whole thing, right? So can't go on the grass. Sit over here. Everybody's walking in the grass. I go, no, we can't go in the grass. So much water. He comes riding up and squeak, hits himself. June, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. We'll walk down, and everyone's doing their own thing. I go, are you okay? Yeah. Fucking. And that's it. And then I went, you know what? Time to pack up the old.
Yeah,
it's time to get out of here.
Over, dude.
Only me.
No, 100%. There's this uncanny thing with whatever it is you're doing. Something fucking weird happens. I know. Like always.
Just the weird.
Like nothing never
not
happens.
Doesn't
Dude,
happen.
anytime you go anywhere or to do anything, something fucking bizarre happens. And
Yeah. Did I tell you about that time I went to In-N-Out
like,
Burger?
what? This shit follows you.
Yeah. In-N-Out Burger. Okay, this guy had a rootin' tootin' couple of jutins before he showed up.
Oh, yeah?
Meaning he smoked probably 6 blunts.
Okay.
Right, so I'm ordering. I'm like, let me get a double animal style. Let me get them fries animal style as well. Booyah! And as I'm talking to the lady, 18-year-old guy just walks right up next to me, to my left. And he just, like, slowly, you know what I mean? Like, he rolled up on roller skates. He wasn't bobbing up and down.
He was
just,
on roller
he just, like, slid into frame, just like this. And I look over, I'm like,
The fuck?
what's happening right now? I'm pretty sure we all understand the etiquette of a line.
Yeah. And is he wearing toe stoppers or rollerblades?
Yeah, so he rolls up and he goes, and I was like, hello? And he goes, let me get a double cheeseburger.
You're just like, bro.
He's not. So here's the register.
Even talking to anybody.
Here's the register. I'm ordering. He rolls up next to me. Let me get a double fucking onion ring cheese biscuit. And I was like, hello? I go, hello? And he looks at me. I go, what are you doing? And he's like, fucking hungry, dude. And I was like,
all right.
I was like, me too. I go, I'm not sure. I remember I so many things I wanted to say. I think I was like, I'm not sure what is actually happening right now. I go, you're ordering to nobody. I go, I'm in front of this lady. And I go, this is how it works. I'm in a line. I order. And he's like, thanks. Or something like that. And I was just like, and then I looked at the cashier. And she was like, what just happened? And I was like, he's fucking hot.
Yeah.
But it was when somebody rolls up in your periph.
Yeah, on rollerblades.
On rollerblades, basically, and just gives you a little skirt. And
I'll have a...
you get a you guys got cheddar biscuits? I'm like, dude, this isn't Red Lobster, you motherfucker. We're at In-N-Out Burger, baby. Yes, it's
everywhere you go.
Everywhere I go.
You have a story.
And now the thing is now with this podcast,
Yeah.
right? So I've always been aware. I've just never had an outlet before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't have enough I don't want to say creativity or what, like I could turn a lot of these into like bits, but you have to, I've never written a real stand-up routine.
Right.
And I know it works, but I don't know how to put it together.
Right.
That's the thing. And I was thinking about different people that could help me like with writing, like a writing partner.
Right.
To sort of take some of the stories that have happened to me.
Right.
And be able to link in punchline after punchline and be able to lead a story in. Because I know that a really good bit starts with details.
Right.
Not starts with details, just has details throughout the whole thing. Things
Right.
that other people would sort of skim by. You know what I mean? And those little details are where punchlines can be in throughout the whole story.
Right.
Because these things nonstop are happening to me. But
Right. And so, like, you can tell the story how it really happened.
right. And it's
And you nail it. And it's comfortable and you get into it.
Yeah.
If you come up with a bit that may or may not be, you know, nonfiction, like if it's something you make up,
Right.
you got to act as though it really happened or whatever.
But it's a
right?
camp. Most of my stuff is campfire stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? A campfire. You've had a couple of, Edward 40 hands, and you're just there.
Yeah.
And I could tell a story that will get the crowd a rolling,
For sure.
my friends and family. But then turning that into also, you have to understand that like a lot of those bits that you hear, like any stand-up routine, act, which is also weird. I feel like it's an outdated term. I got my act. Well, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the machine, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
that's just the way that's the verbiology.
yeah.
That's the verbiologist.
Verbiology.
Yeah, which is mixed up by the verbiologist.
Yeah.
So they embellish all those stories.
Right.
Like a lot of the stuff that Louis C.K. does, like where he's talking about like a shitty person. He's the shitty person. He always flips the story too.
Right.
Because he's got the one where he's like, flying, and he's like, "You're in a chair in the sky." He's like, "What the fuck do you have to?" Like he's talking. He was the one because like it was the very first day that Wi-Fi ever was on the plane. Ever it was the very first day they were like the maiden voyage. And the internet went down, and everyone was like, "Fuck this, dude! It's bullshit." And he's like, "We didn't have it 10 minutes ago, and you're already pissed."
Yeah.
So, the person who was upset in that story was him,
Right.
Right. So you have to understand that, like, so I'm trying to figure it out because, dude, I'm getting a little anxious with not performing.
Sure.
It's
yeah.
gotten to a point where it's been a decade.
It's weird that it's now.
I know. I get the writing bug here and there.
Yeah.
And like I might even write like a decent song here and there.
Right.
But the bug to perform live has, for some reason, started coming up again.
Starting getting you. Yeah.
And I was thinking,
Dude, I hear you.
we should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta make some songs.
Yeah. Let's write some songs. See, here's the thing, dude. We have an empire just sitting, bubbling away, an empire of entertainment.
Yeah.
Right? We got a fucking skits up the fucking Fritz. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could put together some.
Skits up the
We could put together some skits.
Yeah.
Shoot them, post them, get about 5 views. Right? Great. Fucking cooking show.
Yeah.
Cook it, roast it, eat it.
Cook it, book it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, dude, we could fucking. I was thinking about this, dude. What we could do is we could do a full multimedia company where it's just all
Prestige worldwide.
Yes. Right? But we gotta, be able to. And so that's where we run into the problem is being able to. And
What do you got?
for some reason, the Clippy Dippies came off on this. How is that possible? Did you switch the cord?
I did that a couple weeks ago.
Oh, we just never reclipped.
Not my responsibility.
Not my responsibility. That's true. We'll put that on a
I
track.
like that. Yep.
Every time I ask Taylor to do something, we should just have a button that you just hit that goes, not my responsibility. And I just go, you're right.
Not my yub.
So, what else is going on in the world of Cameron? What's been going on with you at home? We haven't caught up with you at home in a while.
Oh.
How's everybody?
Flooring.
What is that? Is
Trying
it because
to pick out flooring.
Oh, because your neighbor fucked up your floor?
No. He did,
Yeah.
but no, not
That's
that.
That was carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that dried out
Got it dried out.
late at night.
Yeah.
That was
Jess
fun.
was not ready to do that.
No.
Okay. So you're doing flooring?
There were tears. Yeah, we're picking out tile. Dude, picking out finishes and shit
Yeah.
is harder than anything else.
Why?
It's picking something you're going to like forever.
Right.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the
It's
dick.
a pain in the dick.
You were
That's
gonna
what
say
I
it.
wanted to say. Yeah. It's a pain in my. It's a real pain in my dick.
What did you guys go with?
Yeah, what'd you go with?
We haven't picked one yet.
you go with
Are you gonna do like the wood tile?
No, because we have
linoleum?
wood ceilings, and I feel like that'd be a little much. I think we're gonna because
Yeah, I
it's
feel
kind of
like
southwestern.
I would walk
vibe
in
our house.
I would walk in and be like, too much.
for sure.
You guys fucked it up.
Yeah, it'd be like an Oreo.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Like we're thinking about going Saltillo
Oh.
because we kind of have this like southwestern vibe in our house, like the wood herringbone ceilings, white plaster walls. Like, what's in here?
A little outdated, but
It's dated for sure, but
gonna
our
hurt,
house
gonna
is-
hurt the resale
our
value.
house-
Gonna hurt the resale value.
Doubt it. Our
Tell
resale,
'em, Cam.
Our resale value right now is looking pretty sweet. It is dated, but it goes. Our house is built in 1948. It's an old house, so like it really would go with it. But I don't know.
Here's the other thing.
It's tough.
It's your house.
Yeah.
You do whatever the goddamn silly
God damn.
goddamn.
We get a bunch of calls every day. People wanting to buy our house.
That's weird.
It's one of those times. Well, they're
Inventory's low.
yeah.
See, this is I don't know this world.
Yep.
So they cruise around. They're like, oh, look at this little prop.
Yep.
Let's give them a ding. How the
Yep.
fuck do they get your
They-
number?
You're in a.
A log?
Yeah, I mean, if your number's out there, anyone can.
Mine is for sure.
Dude.
If you want to
Have
get
you-
a credit card in my name, I haven't done anything. No.
Nothing. No developments.
You know what? And the thing that really blows is I used to get those calls about, you know how everybody gets those calls about your social security number, like there's been some fraudulent activity.
Yeah.
And then fucking Serpentinder gets on the phone and he's like, I would help you with this. And you're like,
yeah.
fuck out of here, Serpentinder. And he's like, fuck you, I'll kill you. Like that guy, crazy guy?
Yeah. Have you seen the videos of
Yes.
that guy who calls him out?
Yes.
And they're like, "We made your buildings go boom."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Yeah.
that was happening before the incident. Then now it's happening still. And now and I'm going to say and now 6 more times. And now it feels different when I get that call. Do you
right.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They're like, something's
now
wrong with-
you're a little worried.
What I know is they're definitely not going to leave a voicemail kind of thing. And you're not going to get, it's not going to be
You only get stuff through the mail in the IRS.
right. So it's not going to be a phone. So anyways, it's just what it does do is a daily reminder of how fucking stupid I am. And that's good. All right. So the name of our band is the Catfish, right? We're the Catfish. Welcome to the show.
Or the refrigerator cats.
The refrigerator. Yo, we're the Catfish. This is the song. It's called Refrigerator Cats. This is how it goes. It's a big hit single. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Today
I found my cat in the refrigerator.
and it was chilly, and I thought that she would masturbate.
But turns out it was string cheese. Help me, please.
But
Get me
it's no. You know what? Take 2. Lead it. I'm gonna sing it with you. Ready? We're the Catfish. This song is called Refrigerator Cat. And hit it.
I'm mighty thirsty. Think I might go get me a drinky. Open the fridge to find a little kitty.
I said Poochie.
Why?
I don't know. Bring it to the chorus. And together
We will keep our kitty out the fridge, motherfucker.
I wanted to bring back an old school.
That's always a good time.
Oh my God. Ben, your cat was in the fridge, man.
I'm so glad
You know what?
survived. I'm so glad he survived. Oh my God.
So, Jeremy, I'm not going to say his last name, but Jeremy of the Dump.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Jeremy of the dump.
Jeremy of the Dump. So, we got 8 minutes. I'll tell you the story about Jeremy of the Dump. No, it's, so, for some reason, your cat being in the fridge reminded me of HPA, and we used to dissect cats. We had those pigs. What were those? They were like
Fetal pigs.
Yeah, so we had fetal pigs.
Yeah.
And we had cats that had just been hit in the road, but like all their
Right.
organs
Some
were
of them were a little fucked up.
right. So we would get them in HPA and we would dissect them. We would go through like all the, we would skin it. We would look at all the muscle structures, the skeletal structure. I got the fucking spinal cord out of that. And then we would like identify all the parts or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That made me think about the smell.
Yeah. Formaldehyde.
Right, which made me think about the way that it smelled at the dump. I don't know how it all came together, but that's what happened in my brain.
Oh, wow.
And what would happen is Jeremy had 2 pit bulls. You remember?
Yep.
And he had a lot of rats.
Right.
He had a lot of rats on the property.
Yes.
Right? And so it would smell like dead rats a lot. You would walk up and it would smell like a dead rat.
It had a signature smell. For sure.
Right? I mean, sometimes, he lived at the dump.
Yeah.
Literally, you could hear the tractors moving trash around.
Yeah.
And it was a giant. How high was that hill? Like 30 feet high?
Oh, yeah.
Was it taller?
Easy,
I mean, it was
easy.
fucking gnarly, right?
Yeah.
So there was a string of houses that surrounded the dump, and I'm sure you got a premium fucking price, right? So, anyways, his dogs would kill these rats. Well, I was there. I was there a lot. So I'm there, and one of the pit bulls brings a rat up to the little.
Yep.
Do you remember this?
Yep.
And it was still alive.
Right, yeah.
And we're like, oh my God,
Struggle City.
it's still alive. And as we're saying, it's still alive, Jeremy goes, fire!
Yeah.
And we were like, God damn it!
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, you just got to crush them.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
This is the most peaceful human being in the world.
He is a very peaceful, sweet, angel sweet man.
Yeah.
And the fucking rat's like, and we're like, oh my God, it's still alive. And you're like, okay, back to whatever we were talking about.
Yeah.
The murder over there was a little scary. I don't know if you're mentally stable, but okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
You're like, something dripped.
Yeah.
Something dripped on my lip.
Couple of guts squeezed out his
Yeah.
butthole. Could you imagine? I bet you something did shoot out of his butthole.
Had to have.
Bow. And he just goes, just like kicks it off the the little lit,
porch,
the little porch, the slab.
Yeah,
it was
the
not
concrete-
a porch. The concretia.
block, the concretia.
The concretia. And I think we were all a little stunned. That I mean,
Yeah,
I know
that
I
was wild,
I remember
yeah.
I just was like, oh, could he commit murder? Maybe.
You don't see this in Arcadia very often.
No, you don't.
Have you never killed a rat?
Not with the bottom of my shoe. Not at all. And here's the thing. I get it. He was actually putting the rat out of his misery. I'm jacking it up for effect.
Yeah.
Right. And I obviously wasn't scared. But it came out of it came. Nobody was prepared because it was just like, and he just. And it was like he went on the top rope. He was
aggressive.
He was a wrestler on the top ropes, just like, oh, boom. And we're just like, what? It was just like, and he just
Yeah. It's wild.
and it smelled like shit.
Yeah.
All right, to take us out,
But he didn't have silverbacks.
I don't.
Maybe he did.
You know what?
Does everywhere in LA have them?
I don't think he had silverbacks. He did. Dude, I went there to record one time, just to do the scream tracks for Stories That Didn't Hit the Page. Stories That Didn't Hit the Page.
Yeah.
I went over there to do the scream tracks, and there was one mosquito in the bedroom. It was quiet, and I hear, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my God. That sounded like it was in my brain. and I'm like, get out of here. I'm thinking, that's it. That's the end of the story. Not gonna be up for 4 hours. I'm not okay. I swear on everything that is holy. Doug Gorley. I swear that on everything that is holy.
When's that guy coming?
Yeah. 4 hours I battled one fucking mosquito.
Dude.
Lights are off. I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm like, fucking Christ. Dude, started fucking biting me.
Your sound effects are on point, by the way. The rat and the mosquito, dead ringers.
I turn on the lights. I'm like, fuck you. And so what happens is the mosquito, when your eyes had adjusted to the dark, lights come on, then you see the mosquito, then you don't. And then you see it,
Yeah.
and then you don't.
You're
And
legit going off of hearing it.
I'm going, okay, I got him. He's out, right? And then I turn off the lights. I'm like, I got to record in the morning. I got to savor this flavor, baby. And I turn it, I'm just about to fall asleep. Like 5 minutes, I'm just like, okay, finally, here we go. I'm like, fuck, dude. For 4 hours.
You fought this mosquito?
This is a legitimate story.
Yeah.
That it really was a 4 hour long journey of ups and downs and trials and tribulations. A lot of anger. I'm in there going, fuck you. And they're being like, where are you? And like, I swear to God.
Yeah.
I was going, dude, every emotion, like the fucking acid story, I was happening for this. And I swear to God, dude, I just kept battling it until sun came up, and I did some. It was not a good sesh. It was not a good sing session the next day. But you know, what the fuck?
Doug Gorley will be in town next Monday.
Will he?
Really?
So he says.
I'll believe it.
We got some other things on the books that I'm kind of looking forward to. So it's like, I don't really know anymore, you know? Like, maybe the time has passed. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll have to check our sheds.
So, let's end it with...
That was a good time.
Let's end it with some drunken sailor shit, and then we'll hit up... We'll promote the Valley Boys one more time, and then we'll get out of here.
It was just another day. Went over to the fridge. Needed a little bit of old grandpa's cough syrup. Turns out he's keeping the goddamn feline in the goddamn icebox. Oh. Whoops, you're not gonna do it again, are you?
The day had come. It was a battle of the ages. One man and one mosquito.
I lost my breath. Let me try again.
One man and one mosquito flying around where he shouldn't have been. God damn it. The rain was coming down. The poor boy couldn't sleep. He was tired. He was exhausted from the days of hard labor that had preceded itself that day. And all he could hear when he was trying to get some sleep was that? What was that? A damn skater. What's that? A damn skater. The trials and tribulations. The skater won the day. To my dismay.
So thank you guys for listening to this week's episode of the Dick and Boonies podcast. Reach out to the Valley Boys Detailing on Instagram. If you shout out the podcast, the Dick and Boonies podcast, they're going to give you a free vacuum and wipe down with your purchase of wash.
Legit, man.
This was fun.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you, brother.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We can't believe you stuck it out. We can't believe you had no doubt. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you again.